Hi guys, I know it's been forever since you guys seen my face, so we're gonna go and do my curtain like chocolatey, real nice bronzy type look. I already did my eyebrows. I'm using a new technique on my eyebrows, so if you guys want to know what that technique is, then you know, let your girl know in the comments and I'll go ahead and wrap that for you guys. I'm so lazy right now, like I'm not gonna go and wet this. Okay. So first we're gonna prep the skin, and I'm loving the 4th Ray matcha face milk, and I just use a few drops of that, just like that, and I go ahead and just massage and pat it on the skin. I love it because it literally just gives my skin this nice glow, and it's also a bit tacky so that I know my foundation has something to stick to. Guys, sorry if there have not been. My son literally just loves doing this. Every time I record, he wants to cry, and any other time he's very chill. So we're gonna take that, then we're gonna prime, and I've been using the primed and poreless and the pore banishing primer from Too Faced. Y'all know what Too Faced, if you know, you know. It's supposed to be that, so I'm gonna work that into my hands, and this is how you're supposed to apply it. Really focusing on my cheeks because that's where I have some texture, but also we're loving the whole face. Like, I'm not sure if it works I've never used it right on top of my matcha milk, so I don't know how that's going to affect the situation. But then we're going to go in also with the primed and poreless pore blurring powder, and this goes on top of this product. They're meant to go together, so I'm just going to go ahead and press that in as well, just to make sure all my pores are gone. And also this just fills in all the extra gaps in your skin. Sorry, my neighbors are like really loud. I like to go over my eyebrows with this as well, just to secure the bag of the brows. Okay, just like that, and they are not going anywhere. Okay, I think I'm gonna be using the Bite Beauty, what is this? Game Changer Foundation. I'm just gonna dot that. Oh, I do not want to use this. I do not. I regret. I think I was gonna mix it with something. So guys, pause. This is not okay. Pause. Okay, I'm sorry about that. We had to change the foundation because as you can see, it's like super red, and I can't find my shade in that one. So I'm just gonna take that off a little bit. Oh, it's so red. Ew. It's so ghetto. Like, who does red anymore? So I'm actually just gonna mix. I'm using my tint roll from what's the thing called? Sorry, I'm out of breath from running up the stairs, and I did a really hard workout this morning, so my hands are in pain. But I'm using the tint Idol from Lancome. That is my current go-to foundation, especially when I mix it with Too Faced. It just so good. I think they've changed their formula, so the shade is so much better, because I remember I used to complain that it didn't have enough red in it, that it was kind of grayish on me, so I would always mix it. But I just love mixing foundations for some reason. I just do. It just, like, I don't know, does something to my brain. It makes me think like it's so much better that way. But I just love this foundation. Everything about it is freaking amazing. And the shade match, whew, girl. So we're just gonna keep blending that into the skin. Okay, and that is a good blend. Then we're gonna go in and contour. And I'm going to be using the Morphe Effect 20, and this is their contour stick, the Effect Dementia contour stick. And I have the darkest shade, I believe. But I just love this thing for contouring. You do the sides of the nose, and that. I'm going to go into the forehead as well. We want this to be super bronzy, so we're going super heavy on the contour, just like that, down the chin. Because guys, we have to make this like super bronzy. And then I like to go in with a small brush. There's my small brush that I like going with. Okay, so this brush right here is my favorite to go in. I find that it just fits in all the right crevices. So we're gonna start with the forehead. Really blend that. Oh wait, I actually like to let my concealer dry down while I do this. So we're going with my current, like literally favorite concealer right now. It is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer, and I have the shade Rich Ebony. I love this bad boy. So I'm just gonna put that. It's darker and it has just the right amount of, it's not too red, it's not too orange, it's not like too gray. Like I just feel like it's so perfect. It's pulling off red on the camera, but I think it's all the lights that are making it that way. But I just like to bring it a little bit up the sides. Just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go down the bridge. Little chinny chin. Okay, so while that dries down, I will go ahead and blend out the contour. There's like no rhyme or reason to blending. I mean, just making sure that's nice and blended. And I like to then get up here and really blend it onto like kind of upwards towards the cheek, so that we're not pulling down we're making sure that it's just kind of lifting the face and not making it droopy. So that's what I like. Just going in towards the temple. Really blend that like that, just like that, towards the cheek. And I like to bring whatever residue, just kind of drag down under my chin or to the sides of my chin. And we're gonna bring this one a little bit up here, all nice and blended. So yeah guys, how has everything been? I honestly have been working so much. I have 2 jobs outside of YouTube because I just have goals that I'm trying to achieve like real soon. So I'm gonna go now and blend out. But yeah, so I took a week off this week to just try to see, like, work on my passion, which is like creating content. But with working so much, I don't hardly have time to even sleep, okay? Like I'm just constantly on the go. We're just working for other people, and I feel like it's kind of been like killing my energy a little bit. It's just been really killing my energy creatively. I've been more down, and I always have the excuse, oh, I'm too tired, so I don't ever create the content. Okay, so I just don't want that to be situation. Like I really wanted, I had goals for this year that I want to achieve, and coronavirus just literally killed so much of that stuff because I wanted to do more traveling and just a lot of other things, like planning my wedding. I had to change my wedding date to August, which is in 2 months. My wedding's supposed to be next month, and that has been like, oh my gosh, making my mind just go crazy. I'm like, why is all this happening right now? Is it a sign? Like I'm just like questioning so many things. Like I love I love Pay. I want to marry him, obviously. But it's just like, I get so caught up in my mind of like, oh my gosh, there's a reason this is happening. Like, I called him. I'm like, is this the world telling us something that we shouldn't do? And then, so on top of that, I'm going to go in with the CoverGirl. What is this? What's the name of this? Undercover concealer. They have the same kind of applicator type situation going on. So, and I have this in Espresso. I'm just gonna go in. This is like a bit lighter than my previous one, so just I'm gonna keep it right under the eye to like brighten that under eye area. And then we're gonna go and just make the nose contour a bit more prominent. Like, everything looks so nice and bronzy already. So I'm just gonna go now and use the butt of which I use to blend up my foundation in, and just make sure that everything is super married together, okay? Okay, and I'm gonna use the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder, and I have it in the shade Translucent Deep. I love this for when I'm going for that really rich bronzy type of feel. It just does that for me. So I'm gonna go and starting on the under eye and really pressing that in. As you can see, it just like blurs everything out. That's super, superb. Just a little bit on the forehead there. I just love it. It like does everything I need it to do. And I'm not pressing too hard on that because I really want the fake to be able to come off. So we're just gonna make sure everything is pressed in. Okay, so then we're gonna set everywhere else. On the face, I'm using the Morphe Effect 15, and this is their Filter Effect finishing powder. So I like this one because I just use it to kind of everything else that I didn't do and really brush off of that stuff like that. But before I go ahead and set my bronzing and all that stuff, I want to make sure that this is dusted off. But I'm going to keep my under eye like the way it is right now because we obviously have to do our eyes after this. Very lightweight, so don't worry about going in too much. So right now, like, Beat Up contour palette from Black Radiance. If you know, you know I love me some Black Radiance. I love this powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and start at the temples again, really blending that out. Just keep it going and blending that out. And that everything we touched with the bronzer, with the contour stick, we're just going in. We're going in. Okay. So right now, it's time for a blush. I'm going into a real old school. I want like an orange blush today. So I'm going to be doing first the shade, I don't remember what the shade was, but I'm going to put that in the apples. So I'm actually just going a bit over a bit of the contour as well, just to make sure like it feels the bronziness of it. I'm going to go in with the shade Orange, just to add to the apples. Just like that. I want to give me a little contour to be nice and juicy. Just like that. Okay. So now we're gonna go into the eyes. I'm gonna be using the Amarizi palette today. I'm just gonna go ahead and first off dust some just the translucent powder, the setting powder on my lid. I did prime them earlier, but they kind of creased. So we're just gonna do that. Make sure it's just a bare palette. We're gonna jump into the Amarizi palette. This is my first time actually using this palette. So I wanted to do like a brown smoky eye. That's kind of what we're going for today, but with the blown out like black portion. So use some what comes with the brush that comes with the palette, and I'm going to go in with this side of the brush, and I'm going to be picking up BK, which is that black shade right there. And I'm going to do this really tight on the waterline, on the lid. Just really build that up and just add. Ooh, I just love how black that is. So again, we're just gonna do that. Really building it, smoking it out. We're not going in with any other product yet. Make sure you're tapping off any excess. We're almost taking it up to the crease area, that blend with whatever you have left on there. Really take to the crease area. Okay. So after BK, I like the smoke out of that. I'm gonna go into the other side. I'm gonna take Yugo, whatever that name is. It's like a purpley browny shade. And we're gonna take that right onto the crease to blend out the rest of the black. Really work on just blending that, but not too high because we're gonna go with another shade. So really sure you're tapping out. Just blend this part real well. Ooh, I just love the way it's turning out. So I'm gonna go in with some of the BK and really kind of like stamp it more onto the lid to deepen it closest to the waterline as possible. And then go ahead and just deepen up top as well. I like the inner corner. I'm gonna make it, this is gonna be real smoky, but it's gonna be real subtle at the same time. Like it's not gonna be, you're not using like a black liner to, like a very pigmented liner. So this powder, it's gonna give you a very nice and smooth finish. So we're working that really tightly onto that and just kneading them at the inner corner, the outer corner, I mean. Again, just deepen that ish. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this brush, going in with Yogo and really blow out the lower half of your eye. And if you lose some of the black, make sure you go on in and just add more. But don't worry, like I'm literally blowing out this whole thing at the bottom. Like it's gonna look very blended. I'll beat that on the eyes. I'm actually going to take a shimmer, like I think I'm gonna take a brown, like a matte brown, and actually that brown right there, it's called New Yorker. I'm gonna take end of brush, clean it off. This is New Yorker. I'm actually gonna use this on the, yep, yeah. I'm gonna just really build that onto the inner corner as a highlight because I like the matte finish of it. Make sure we don't lose it, but it also just kind of brightens up everything in the inner corner without being too much. Let's go apply some mascara, and for mascara today I'm going to be using the Bad Gal Bang from Benefit. I love this mascara. It makes my brows, my lashes look. What's up, buddy?
Where's up?
I'm working. Can you go outside? Mommy's working. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go actually and pop on some lashes and then come back. Contacts. So these right here are them. This is our brown shade. So if you would like more information on these contacts, or would like to order yourself a pair, hit me up on my Instagram and I'll be sure to do that for you and get you hooked up with your own pair of brownies. So yeah, I'm just going in and putting in finishes and touches onto the look. I think it's good to go. Just love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm actually wanting to do like maybe a white inner tear duct. I'm gonna go back in with the mascara. Coat the lower lashes. Okay, so let's go ahead and highlight the face. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Turn Up the Light, and this is in the deep set. I'm gonna be using that shade right there to highlight everything. Down the bridge of the nose. I like emphasis right here, but I don't want the two dots to connect. Just like that. Then I'm gonna go the brow bone with this. Really lightly. I love it because you can definitely build this up. That. We're gonna go also into the Cupid's bow, just a little bit like that. Then let's go and highlight the cheeks, my little cheeks. So we're gonna highlight them. Okay, and we're going back in with the glow shade. I really want it to be like a nice bronzy situation. We want that glow to kind of almost appear from within. So we're gonna go right here as well. A little bit of the chin. Okay, we're gonna go on to the lips. And for the lips, I like to just go ahead and line them with the contour stick because it's the only brown that I find will show up. So I just put it on a little flat brush and go into my lips. I'm actually just gonna take with the nude, and this is from Aron's Cosmetics, and this is in the shade Hot Chocolate right here. We're gonna put that on the lips center. So that is what I like. I'm going to go ahead now and set the face. I'm going to go in with this and just make sure everything is nice and safe and melted. Just make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Okay guys, this right here is the finished look. This is my bronze, very nice, and it's not quick. There is a lot of product that you do use, but it just makes you look very put together. It's like you tried, but you didn't really try, which is what I like, especially when you use a very, like matte is very much in, but I like to go ahead and bronze things up even more with that highlighter. I found a highlighter that is like gold as gold can get, but that's what I like to use on the face, and it just looks like So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and if you watched to the end, be sure to subscribe and let me know below if you guys would actually purchase contacts from me. And these are right here are our brown shade. I absolutely love them. They have so much dimension, so it's not like just a flapped on there. There's literally dimension. It just makes sure that it goes very nice into the structure of your current eye color. It just kind of maximizes it. So I really love that. They're duotone, they're triple tone, they're like 3D. They're just super amazing. They're also very, very comfortable. And that's what I love, because usually like contacts that are not made, they're just made for cosmetics use, they tend to be very, very like rough and like just uncomfortable on the eye, and these are very nice and comfortable. So that's what I wanted to just incorporate into a product that I would use. So if you guys would like to know more, holy shit, was I okay, I'm recording. Yeah, but if you guys want to know more, I will go ahead and actually do a post on Instagram, so you guys can, you know, let your girl know if this is something that you'd be interested in. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Be you, love you, always stay beautiful, dolls. Bye.